knew it.
Hey, hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Hades. If you are watching this video the day it uploads, is it Tuesday, November 24th? Well, good news. We're doing an all-day charity stream over on twitch.tv/MFPallytime, and I would love it if after you finish this video, you would come join us. We are planning on doing another race between Tim and I to see who can get to Hades the fastest again. We'll be doing that on the stream at some point, but I actually don't have a schedule for anything yet. I really need to do that. We are thinking about doing a shield run. In fact, I already started to do this very shield run, and then my computer locked up midway through, and I lost the run. So we are going to start over. This is the aspect of the Zeus. We are doing this for a darkness run because we still need a lot for our shield. How this works is we send out the shield. It spins for a while, deals damage to stuff in between, and then we can hit the button again to call it back. One thing I've noticed about it is if you move with some intention, you know, move with some purpose, you can actually just keep this thing following you. I don't know if that'll ever actually come into play, but you know, we'll see. We'll kind of just see how it goes. I also decided that I wanted to level up a new keepsake, although, oh yeah, I did the chthonic coin purse. I'm trying to recreate the same circumstances as the last run because it was actually going really well. And we are going to go with extreme measures 3 for our run. 6 heat today.
Me this time.
And it's the same start too. Interesting. I wonder if that's pre-programmed.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm afraid there really isn't much here worthy of you, but perhaps this can suffice.
My, but if this isn't such a treasure to behold, and I accept it as a sign of your affection. Of something even more, perhaps?
What does that mean? That was cryptic.
Why, something's changed about the beating of your heart, dearest. Oh, it's the little Gorgon, isn't it? You Underworld dwellers and your complicated feelings. I can never get enough. My blessings to the both of you then,
We're just friends. We're just friends. We are gonna go with the Heartbreaker Flourish. Your special deals more damage and inflicts weak. So that actually changes the shield to have a pink pulse of damage, and it has a little heart over the top of it as well, which is super cool. I really like it. Like I said, I've never used this before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect.
Reasonable, no?
But it's a really cool effect. Now, while the shield is over there, I can still attack stuff as well, and I was messing around with a little bit of a strategy of actually like trying to push people into it for a while, although that was kind of, you know, short-lived. Do I take this or do I take a Daedalus Hammer? I guess I take this. Everyone's been yelling at me that these are just extra rooms and I should always do these, so we're gonna do it. Now, as long as I don't take damage, everything's fine. So I gotta play really cautious. Oh, there's a chariot following me. Luckily for us, we have a safe space on the map that we can kite the chariot into. I'm just gonna try to use the floating shield as a wall that I can bring all the other enemies into. There we go. Cleared out 200 gold. Yes. Whoa! And we're gonna go for nectar, which is going to give us a pomegranate, which will. I should have gone for the darkness. I see that now. Because we're technically on a farming run. Why am I always so try-hard? Why can't I just forget about optimization for a second, or what I perceive to be optimized, and just go for the darkness? Come on. All right, pretty easy room. Before my computer locked up and I had to restart this run, I was on, I just beat Lernie. So I'm pretty confident up until that point. I certainly have more money now than I did before. Getting the Heart of the Centaur will bring our HP up to a nice 125. I think my control over the shield could still use a little bit of work, like actually keeping it focused on where I'm at. Like calling it back here would be good. I did really like how we used it in that one room though. That was pretty cool.
Feeling good.
Using it as like a barrier to keep enemies at bay. We have chaos on one side, which I think we are gonna do. That chaos shouldn't, the chaos effect shouldn't run into the boss. Hopefully. I can no longer give chaos nectars.
You have that all-seeing artifact of mine, but in the old guise that the great Lord Zeus once used when he retaliated violently against his parentage. I watched his movements through it for some time.
Okay. We have, for the next 3 encounters, your attack lowers your HP. Afterwards, money is worth 55% more. For the next 4 encounters, slay foes drop infernal bombs. Afterwards, any darkness or bejeweled you get are worth more. Or, for the next 4 encounters, you cannot earn money. Afterwards, your dash strike deals 78% damage. Let's go for that. So for the next 4 encounters, you can't earn money. So I should take the money rune, right? Okay, so weakness is already applied when we throw the shield. That's our first curse. We need to start thinking about how we're going to get the second curse. We could get a slow on our attack, and I think that would be fine. Or we could try to pursue Zeus here, get chain lightning on our attack, and then hopefully find jolted later down the road.
It's called Aegis. Why, in fact, it's mine from long ago, young man. I've no more need of it, of course, but how you found it, you shall have to tell me once you're here.
I just wanted to do Zeus because we have his weapon, and he was gracious. Look at that lightning strike. Chain lightning, 15 damage per strike. You'd love to see it. We also have a shop here and a lot of money to spend, so we'll go check that out. Wow.
Just what I need.
You could dash 4 times in a row, sure. Your weak effects have a longer duration, or when foes are slain, they explode and inflict weak as well. That increases our AoE damage. I like the sound of that. Should we borrow? Are we confident at all that we could do that again? It's pretty early in the run. Karen did say that he wanted to see if we could do that twice. But we have full hearts with him. I don't, I'm not gonna do it, I'm afraid. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm too afraid.
We have a pest problem.
Well, we better clean it up then, Pep.
Cut me.
All right, we'll throw the shield out. See, like I was trying to leave the shield in one spot and then push enemies into it. And I think that's a pretty valid way of trying to utilize the shield. Although it also felt unnecessary. Like once I got the distance for how far it could travel, what I've been doing is just kind of leaving it on enemies that I want to kill and then going off to kill other things. So like I wanted to target that crystal. I was a little off there, obviously, but I just threw the shield over to that and let it do its business. Our AoE is fantastic now. Thank you, Zeus. If we get jolted from Zeus as well, our single target damage will be pretty high. And our dashing strike in a few rooms will be increased by the power of chaos. So we're actually looking pretty good. We need to remember we can't get money. What does this give? Bejeweled? I'm in.
Might as well.
Trespasser.
Wow, we have a ton of artifacts in this room, or I don't actually know what you call those things. Interactables? What would be nice if there was a way of making it so enemies were like taunted by the shield, like they wanted to go towards it. They were like mesmerized by it. Okay, Aphrodite through the next room. I believe there's an effect for Aphrodite that makes it so when enemies are weakened by her curse, they also take additional damage, trying to keep him stun locked in the corner. Every time he moves, I'm throwing the shield back in his direction. Perfect, we're through the armor. And he's dead.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Your weak effects are more potent. Resist some damage from foes' attacks. Let's do more potent. Take even less damage. And we're gonna go through the darkness room on the left. 2 more rooms until the chaos detriment wears off. All's good so far. Nothing to worry about. Let's have that over there waiting for these guys to spawn, and again, try to keep them in it. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Wave 2 incoming. A lot of traps in the middle of the room there we need to be careful about. I think it... Yeah, there's just a vase left. I was like, I feel like I killed off every big enemy. Where is he?
Darkness.
We're at 660 darkness. I think for our next upgrade, we need 3,000, which just seems absurd to me. So much, dude. Zooming around with the extra dashes that Hermes gave us. Always love to see that. Try to get this right on top of these guys. Okay. I'm gonna throw the shield in that direction so they have to pass through it to get to me. Unfortunately, they have a lot of ranged attackers on the far side of the room as well. And I did see the fish. We're gonna make sure we get that.
My boon from Master Chaos has evolved.
Nice, nice, nice. Now we deal more damage on our dashing strike. Got it!
A knucklehead.
Shop or heart? I have enough for 1 boon in the shop, so we'll head to that. I'm actually really surprised we spent all that money so far.
What is new?
Ooh, fountain damage increase. I'm in. Let's go.
Let's liven things up.
All right, we got a little bit of money here, too. Okay, first boss is the Fury Sisters. Who will we face today?
You know, Redblood, my appointments usually don't come to me, much less again and again. Think I'm here to show you a good time, huh?
Not really.
Alepto, I just like to see you menacingly smile. And hey, having to deal with you now and again beats having to fight Meg all the time.
You think dealing with me beats dealing with that weakling? Ah!
So she's probably gonna dash into me, huh? Or at least that was a thought. Okay, she's weakened right now. I cannot see her at all, so I'm a little scared. I'm just gonna toss the shield back in her general direction. Now that she's moved, we're gonna recall it, hit her with another cast. Remember, we deal increased damage for each cast crystal we have in our opponent. Throw another crystal, or throw another shield at her over there. Actually removed all projectiles from that. That was pretty huge. Calling the shield back now that we're on the other side. We need to go get our crystals. There's 2 embedded. We're gonna throw shield at her again because I thought she was gonna go for another ranged attack. Throw it back at her. Just dodge these circles, no big deal.
My turn.
Dude, that's so nice. It just prevents all projectiles from a direction. That's so good. It'd be amazing if that ate the laser beams from Papa. Oh, this might be a good opportunity to have this thing just kind of chase after me. The shield, like call it back, but outrun it. Okay, she's re-weakened. Backing up, 9 damage there, that's okay. Fall back through the shield, pull it back in because she's following me. Ah, there we go.
Damn.
That was a little stressful.
Ugh.
Yeah, I feel like my coordination's a little clunky with the shield management, but it's an interesting concept. I wonder how that works with, like, chain lightning on that. I wonder if each pulse
Which one?
of the shield would send out a chain lightning attack. I'm actually going to equip Zeus's ring because I would really like to get jolted at this point.
Going up. Yes.
As we move to the underworld, the lava flooding. No fish sound. We do get the hammer. I'm not very familiar with what hammer effects the shield actually has. Get owned, my dude. Just gonna be more head stompers, because I can deal with that. Yeah, unfortunately, my shield has done basically nothing for me. Okay, it's hitting him now. Those guys were jumping out of the way so fast. Your attack hits twice, but does not knock foes away. That sounds better!
My shield grows stronger.
That sounds even better! With more chain lightnings. We'll pomegranate.
All aboard.
Because we have great, great, great levels on our boons. If we can increase those, the effectiveness of those, that would be great. Why would I even want to knock people back with the shield? Why is that default? Throwing it out. Fortunately, not the best spot. I'm going to call it back to me. That way it'll head to the witch. That wasn't bad.
Power of Olympus.
Definitely got to go with chain lightning. We will take the darkness over the shop. I can't afford anything in the shop, so no real sense of going in there. The chain lightning damage is good, but I'm taking more damage than I would normally expect to be. Sorry, call back. Threw the shield out, trying to get in position on the hoppy guy. He's just completely avoiding it, though. Oh, and I almost jumped into the bomb. I don't think I actually took damage. I think I immunity'd it. It's like my character's sliding on ice. I guess that's the effect of the double attack. That animation just takes longer than I would expect it to. We got a mini box here, but it's for a Zeus boon, so I'm going to take it. It's the Witch Coven. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. Just set it on him. Call it back. Ah! Yeah, I'll just stand back here. Someone's taking damage. Not a lot of damage, mind you. All right, I'm going in. They're pretty clumped up. Should be able to spread chain lightning quite well. Get off the lava!
Lord Zeus.
Okay. Your dash causes lightning bolts to strike nearby foes. We can pick that up. We already have the extra dash, so that's 3 strikes each time. That could be good. Darkness through the next room. We get an increase in darkness because we have the special weapon chosen for it. Yeah, our damage is not that bad. Just the special provides very little of it. Our special as of right now is mostly just there to apply the weaken debuff so we take less damage. Which isn't a bad thing. It is a shield. Like, thematically, that makes a lot of sense. Careful, careful, careful.
All mine.
As I see the shield going out, part of me still wonders, you know, what if we got support fire with that bad boy? When we tried the Blade Rift cast, which kind of works similarly, so it was our cast that was spinning and dealing damage with blades rather than our shield. When we tried that with support fire, the blades did nothing. It was only on the initial cast of the crystal that it actually did anything with. However, this thing pulses damage, so maybe that would interact differently.
Hey,
maybe it would actually proc support fire as it goes.
Thanks, Your Majesty. Though, you're not gonna get in trouble bringing me this stuff, are you?
No, I don't think I can get into more trouble at the moment. May this make your dishes that much more delectable.
We have phenomenal boons right now.
Hey, what's up, hon? Say, you must know a lot of big shots, don't you? Other gods and all that.
I know a few. As a matter of fact, I heard recently from Hermes. Wanted you to know he felt sorry for how things ended up. That's something to do with when Orpheus went in here after you.
Oh, that's sweet of him. Nice enough guy for an Olympian. Yeah, he was the one who dropped me off here in the first place. No hard feelings here. He was just doing his job. It was Orpheus who messed everything up.
I'm gonna make our boons even better.
Freshly made.
That is a heroic level chain lightning and an epic level special. Fuck yes, dude.
Smooth sailing.
Actually, come to think of it, this is right where I crashed. I upgraded my boons from her, and then the game was like, yeah, you're done, fuck it. Okay, I think we take the darkness.
I can use this.
Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. Artemis's aid wouldn't be that bad. Artemis's aid would be pretty good. I'm just gonna go with any damage. Just because the level of that aid was so low.
Why, Lernie, you are looking positively fabulous, I have to say.
Hey, Lernie. All right, let's send out the shield. It's gonna be difficult to hit Lernie with that all the time. Just because his head's moving all the time. Press B for support. I know! Not right now, Meg. Now it's not the time. Okay, one down. 86 health left. We gotta keep that in mind. We do need to take care of ourselves a little bit. Lernie's gonna do some head pounds soon, I think. Get the shield on him if I can. Back in. Call it back. Yeah, juggling it against this hitbox isn't that hard. Like, I could do that. You just gotta weave in a few Y presses every now and then. Not that big of a deal. Call it back here. 52 HP remaining. I think a lot of that damage was from lava, too, though. Maybe not. 16 from his head pound. We have 31 HP. I dodged that pound, right? No, I didn't. Oh, get out of the waves. Out of the waves. 3, 2, 1. Meg! Meg, where are you? Ah!
Too hot for your hair, Zag?
All right. That went fine. Yeah, nothing to worry about, dude. Nothing to worry about. Now remember, as we go to the next area, the fountain will heal us back up to full. We could swap off of Zeus, or we can keep it equipped. I still don't have Jolted, so... I know that it doesn't increase our chance of finding him, but when we get Jolted, it'll be a higher quality. Which, is that worth it to me at this point? I kind of think so. Let's see. Is there anything we want to level up? We could do Harpy Feather Duster. Why not? Really, I think if we were going for the win and I wasn't trying to level something up, getting that pomegranate flower would be really good right now because our boons are such high rarity, such high quality, that any type of upgrade for them would probably be really impactful. But hey, we like Dusa. Let's use her thing for a while. Another Daedalus hammer on the left, we're gonna take that. Although we are extremely low on gold and we should probably try to keep that in mind. We have chariots moving out. I'm gonna call the shield back to me. Oh, the lightning bolt actually killed them real good. We'll just do that. That's much easier than microing the shield. One shield guy here. We just need to hit from the back because he's blocking all damage from the front. We don't have anything that increases our damage to armor. Your dash strike deals 50% damage to a wider area. Your bull rush fires a piercing shot. Or your special deals 50 damage to foes around you when you catch it. We already have a dashing strike upgrade.
This should work.
And our attack already hits twice. So allowing that to just kind of amplify itself, I think would be pretty great. I think that landed right on a witch, so she's weakened. That was actually great shield placement there. Try to camp one of those bodies and I'll go clear the other room. A couple witches on my side. Calling the shield back now. I think it got one.
power of Olympus.
We are going to increase our chain lightning attack
Senses.
and go for the bejeweled as well.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
Slay the foes quickly. I'd love to. If they all didn't have shields, maybe I could actually slay them quickly. That wasn't terrible. 60 bejeweled, I'll take it.
Who's going to clean all this up?
That's that.
Pomegranate again. I'm kind of ignoring a lot of gold. The game keeps trying to give me gold. We're just gonna dash. Shield out, call it back. It's almost kind of like when you're playing with the rail, how you want to like catch people right when they spawn with the explosion. That's kind of how the majority of the gameplay with the Zeus aspect feels like right now. Now I should be able to camp in if I place that correctly. Oh, they are moving though. I really didn't think those things could move that much. The butterfly spawns.
Delicious. Juicy.
Yep. We don't really have any gold to spend. 112. Yeah. Maybe he'll have some I could borrow. Oh. Wait, was that the sound of a... Was that ding the sound of a fish? It was!
Come on up.
A cat.
Got me a car.
Well, guess I'm buying a pomegranate.
Keep me going.
Thunder Dash, we can upgrade that as well. Aphrodite or Dionysus, we are going to pick Aphrodite. We could still get a damage increase on weakened targets, and I think that would be really good.
Asterius, you look absolutely smashing.
Tell me, Children, where is your own armored suit? I would prefer not to do battle against one who's ill-equipped.
Every time I get a sub when I'm not streaming, it scares me. I'm like, oh my god, am I live? Oh my god.
You know, my father keeps the dress code very strict down there in Tartarus. No armor in the house. Never tried the stuff.
Dress code. I too follow a code, and it's a code that strictly states I cannot let you pass without a fight.
Roger that. Back!
So much for a fair fight.
All right, we should remember that Extreme Measures 3 is active. This is his hard mode, and we should treat it with respect. I already took way too much damage from the actual, like, spin attack that he did. Every time he lands, the area of effect is much bigger. And when he gets spinning, it's best to just completely leave him alone. We are kind of getting beat up right now. Trying to get weakness reapplied. There we go.
Useless.
He went impervious for a second. I kind of thought that was going to be the end of it. Hit him with a cast, call the shield back. Resend the shield. Perfect placement. Get that chasing him. I thought that was going to do some more damage. I feel like the damage of our shield being switched out is really underwhelming. But I also recognize that I've increased the power of my auto attack with every like possible upgrade, and not the power of my special. All right, bud. See you later. He actually beat me up real good. Resist some damage from nearby foe attacks. That might be good. Your weak effects have a longer duration. Actually, considering how I'm applying weak effects, I don't think that's bad at all. Because I have to, like, slowly move the shield out to enemies. I feel like, especially on bosses, just having that applied for a longer time span would be really, really good. I'm still very concerned that we don't have Jolted. We don't have any other curse. We might need to really take a look into that very soon. chariot is proving to be a little bit of a problem. Okay, there he goes. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. That was a lot of projectiles, dude.
That'll do it.
Are you kidding me? Was that really necessary? Oh, we can get healing here. Or extra attack damage for the boss.
Hit the spot.
You owe me neither time nor generosity, and certainly not this. But if you truly have no better use for it...
It's not a matter of oh, sir. Please open your mind to the possibility, nay, the fact that there are those who care about your well-being.
You ever want to travel past this glade, sir? Elysium in all its splendors. There's a lot to see. Sure you're all right?
I'm sure enough, stranger. I traveled far and wide whilst I drew breath. That got me rid of any wanderlust. This little corner suits me well, I think. I have the statue there, the river. It's quite nice.
Yeah. And every time I come in here, I beat the shit out of all of your nice little vases. For the next 5 chambers, restore 30% of your health when you enter the chamber. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. That sounds kind of necessary at this point, to be honest. We're gonna go for Hermes.
Something's amiss.
Did you miss me,
Ooh,
Zagreus?
nice. And we still get an XP boost.
Good, I'm not too late.
Or HP
Got here
boost.
as quickly as I could.
Hey, bud.
Together, we breathe.
Yeah.
Our chain lightning is gonna do us a lot of favors in here. The soul jars and the original body both count as kills. So you can try to target whatever he's targeting and then just focus it down really quick and kill the soul jar for an easy kill after as well. So not only are you denying his kill, you're like double dipping. But we're so far ahead that I don't even think it matters at this point. Anyone else? Weakness applied, perfect. Totally not gonna die, dude. Don't even worry about that. However, he just got a huge clump, a gigantic AoE. Maybe I should have kited those dudes out of there a little bit. Spread them out a little bit more.
What else?
I'm just trying to dash as well, like every opportunity I get. Because we have the extra dash and the boon from Zeus that electrocutes stuff every time we move. Just applying that as often as possible is pretty good.
This one's for you, swift and sure-footed messenger of the gods. You make what you do look easy, but I know you're going out of your way. Thank you so much, Hermes.
My rule is not to let things get too personal as far as work-related matters are concerned, cuz. But your family, and, well, you're a right decent chap, I think. Offering up a bit of nectar to me in the middle of all this.
Thanatos literally just dipped out. He was like, oh, okay, he's talking to him. I guess he'll just fucking leave.
Know that saying, don't be hasty, boss? That comes from me, I swear. A little way to stave off competition masquerading as the wisdom of a sage. Those stupid mortals will buy anything.
Your special is faster. Your cast can fire in rapid succession or side hustle. Does that mean it pulses more too, or it just travels faster? Kind of seems like it's pulsing more. Zeus! Please! I think this is the boss fight. Jolted, please! Zeus, please! Your lightning offense bounce more times. Okay, gonna reroll. Your chain lightning bounce. Double strike's good. Okay. Yeah, double strike's fine. It's not jolted. It's not a 40% damage increase.
Rematch.
Let us destroy him quickly, King. Or perhaps slowly.
So because we fought Asterius earlier, he is going to be wounded in this fight. Oh, that was not a lot of dialogue at all. There's the jump. Now we go in. Get out of the way of the chariot. Trying to put the weakened on him. Might be able to just rush him down if he has the weakened effect, to be honest. Get out of the way of the chariot. He's immune.
I'm empty.
I tried to throw one too many crystals there. That's the only reason he said we were empty. We're fine. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything's kosher. His sweep is no joke, though. I do keep getting hit with that. The chariot's going through the middle with the automatic fire now. We got to avoid that as well. There's his leap. We go in after the impact. Swipe's still hitting me. Got a good clump here, though. The shield was pushed up right against the wall. Ooh. We can do some damage to the chariot while we're waiting. Very important not to try to get in front of the chariot, but Asterius does fall down. Yeah, I just took 40 damage from, unfortunately, getting a step too close to the chariot there. He's weakened. He passed through the shield's path. Come on. Get out of that explosion. Weakened right on top of him. Call it back. Send it. Call it back. Send it. He should go immune here any second and lose the chariot. Come on. We took 40. God, so much damage. Wait for it. Mag. Right now. You cheat, he says, as he does the exact same thing. That was pretty cool and composed. Not too shabby, not too shabby.
Nice.
I gave him and ooh. God, I wish I could get more fans. Just having the one guy. It's like when you look at your YouTube analytics and realize how many people don't subscribe to your videos. It's exactly what that feels like. It's like they all show up to see you fight, but that's the only guy who pretends like he gives a shit. I might just bring in the Lucky Tooth. We can cap off the leveling on this, so I think that would be good. And, you know, doesn't hurt, right? Nothing bad about it. Automatically restore up to 75% life when your life is totally depleted. So we get an extra res, right? Isn't that how it works? Yeah, fucking 4 reses. There's no way Hades can beat that. No way. Nothing I want to sell. Anything I want to buy? Not really. All right.
To the surface.
The final area is ahead of us. We only have Extreme Measures 3 on, so this should be the normal Hades fight. And I've gotten pretty good at this fight. Slowly but surely gotten good at it. I'll go ahead and buy this pomegranate right out of the start. More Chain Lightning. We will take the Aphrodite room. And then I'm taking the pomegranate and the health next. I like to go into the Hades fight with about 250 HP if I can. So we're not doing too bad. We're kind of on track for that. We also need to remember we still have an extra use of the Meg Companion that we can use to call her in if we need to do that. Send out my shield, try to... Does it stun lock the guy in the corner too? Oh my god, it does. Okay, it definitely has its uses, dude. It definitely... I didn't want to sound like a negative Nancy earlier with this thing. It definitely does some work here and there, but... I don't know, dude. Like I said, I kind of increased the damage of my primary attack. Like, I knowingly increased the damage of that, and I didn't increase the damage of my special. And it is stun locking that one rat. I mean, it certainly does some stuff well. Oh, fuck! I was on a poison trap. I just couldn't imagine making my special the backbone of my build based off of what I've seen so far. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Unless support fire, eh? Unless that works. All right, sending the shield at the... We're poisoned. I'm just gonna try to clear the room. I just keep getting poisoned. Shield out, shield back, out of the TNT. What the fuck? I'm like pinned to the corner here. Come on. That was a heck of a room.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Resist some damage from nearby foes. After you take damage, foes around you to inflict weak. Yeah, we can reduce damage as we're going into the last boss. I mean, not taking as much damage obviously isn't that bad of a thing. 450 gold
where would I be?
for a Zeus boon. We could. I just don't think we're gonna be able to make that much. I'll make sure I'm breaking all the vases in rooms like this.
No way.
Our lucky tooth just ranked up, so we should get more than 100 HP back if we somehow lose all of our reses. But you know, I hope we don't. I hope it doesn't get to that point. Unfortunately, it's gonna look like our privilege status isn't gonna be popping off. I don't think we're gonna have enough for it.
Found it fast this time.
All right, back to full health, 230 gold. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Could we pick up a poison here? Your cast lobs festive fog. That's not a curse. I'm just gonna reroll just to say we did. Oh, pomegranate.
All mine.
Be very, very quiet. There it is. A gap.
I got a gap.
After deliberating briefly, Cerberus concludes that yes, he shall accept the sack.
Deliberating? Boy, you know you were going to take that right from the start. I don't know who you're trying to fool. Hey, Pep Pep. We meet again, Pep Pep.
There, Father.
You come here bearing Brother Zeus's aegis. I wonder how much more insulting you could be.
What? I haven't even started to insult you here yet, Father. Flustered by the old shield of chaos, then?
Doubtless Zeus does not even remember wielding it. I never should have relied on him for anything after that. Then come. Let's see if you're any better with it than your great uncle.
I have a feeling I'll be a little bit better, yeah. All right, he's slowed.
Observe.
On this difficulty, he only does one dash. We're gonna call the shield back into him, make sure he is slowed down. Weaken. Send the shield back in. Tried to get out for the dash, wasn't able to do it. Or for the spin.
Your mother already begins to coddle you.
All right, ad face.
What do you even care?
Doesn't look too bad.
Always such accusations from you.
Out of the dash. Out of the spin. I don't know why I keep calling it a dash. It's because I have to dash out. Oh, he stacked up a few skulls over here. He's still sending it. He's just barraging me with skulls. We'll send the shield out to finish off the last one, and I'm going to try to take down this last ad. Okay, back on bus. Dash forward does hurt. We need to reapply our casts. Heading after this skull he just threw. I think it's off the map though. I can't get it. Weakness was reapplied there. Got out of the swipe. Didn't see that fucking dash coming. All right, another ad face. I'm trying really hard to actually learn the fight rather than just win the fight. I'm trying to get better at managing my HP here, because obviously as we get into the harder difficulties, HP becomes more and more and more important. On the harder difficulty, the ad phase is a lot more intimidating, and I feel like you have to have good AoE if you want to have any chance at actually clearing it reliably. And when he does his spin, he does 2 spins, so you just get further away. Yeah, anytime he looks at me, though, I feel like I should just dash the other direction. Ooh, that was a Zeus bolt.
Not yet. This. Zagreus.
Zagreus. Are you standing right behind me, just hitting me in the back? Oof, those swipes were no laughing matter right there. Okay, I'm just trying to get away. I need to get in the habit of breaking these for the harder difficulty as well.
You brought this on yourself.
Looks like we might be getting a res here. Get out. I'm trying to time it just in case he goes for the swipe again. The one that hit me from, like, it cleaves all the way behind him. Okay, he's impervious. Right when this fades, we're going to call Megan. We took a death? Okay, he did take damage. Break his skull. We're going to stand in his hitbox. Using the shield as well. Twining that into our attack rotation. We're in the hitbox. I do have to practice getting away from that because being in the hitbox doesn't work on Extreme Measures 4, but
you have defeated me somehow. And yet, such strength, boy.
Yeah. Thanks for noticing, Papa. Thanks for noticing. I am kind of strong sometimes, you know?
Right now.
Not a bad run. Not a bad run at all.
So complicated is the path to the well-hidden cottage of Persephone that surface-walking Zagreus, on this particular occasion, sadly zigs instead of zags, plummeting from off a precipice into most familiar waters.
Are you kidding me? It's a straight line there. There's nothing confusing about it at all. There's one path that leads from here to there. That's the only place it goes. Zag, you got something to explain.
I'm back.
Huh. You shouldn't have died.
Mr. Hypnos, I wanted to check in with you again regarding the procession line that's right in front of you, right over there. It's moving pretty slow.
Well, crack the whip, Dusa!
I know. Those shades, they just go on and on and on and on forever, blathering about this or that. I mean, Lord Hades, it's a wonder he can stand it, listening to them every day or night.
Well, it's just, I think you were supposed to keep things moving, so if they're taking too long, I guess maybe you could say something, or any bright ideas?
Crack the whip, Dusa!
It's a toughie, Dusa, because I think it's important that the shades who wait their turn, why, that they get a chance to say their piece. But it's a real tricky situation you bring up, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to sleep on it.
Good idea.
Get back to you.
Okay, well, if you don't, though, I'll check in with you again later, I guess, because I'm under orders, so, bye.
Goodbye.
She is that very,
Achilles, I was wondering if you'd split this with me in the lounge. A small excuse for both ourselves to take a break.
Are you most certain you have time for me now, lad? Though how could I decline? I'll see you there.
Oh, we're gonna talk in the lounge?
I was a fool, you see. The gods promised me eternal glory beyond death. I could have stayed out of the war. Stayed home with Patroclus. I threw everything away. And sent so very many to this place.
What's done is done, sir. In my mind, you're the greatest warrior who ever lived. So is it glory you still seek, or is it Patroclus?
It isn't glory anymore, lad. I'm sure of that. Patroclus, however, I fear he's gone to me forever. Although his shade might yet reside within this realm, we left on terms I'd not forgive if I were him. Though, I had better get back to my post now.
He wants you back, dummy.
I hope I didn't cast a greater pall over this place back there. I'm very thankful that we had this chance to get caught up. Now you had best be off. Take care out there.
Achilles, I've been meaning to ask you about the odd skeleton usually standing around in the courtyard. Old acquaintance of yours? A hireling, perhaps?
That one Skelly, was it? We only met when all this business of escape began. If I have a connection to him, I'm unaware. Does he claim to know me? Perhaps I slew him when we were alive.
I don't know that that's it. So neither of us has any idea where he's from or how he got there, huh? Can you think of any leads? Nyx doesn't seem to know him either.
Perhaps the gods of Olympus sent him to your aid? Their methods can be odd, and there are many who support you. Regardless, he does not appear to be your father's spy, if that is your concern.
Not a concern, just a morbid curiosity.
Interesting.
Answer me something, Zagreus. What am I to you exactly, as of late? Because sometimes with you,
I'm sometimes at a loss myself, Thanatos. Though one thing I know is it's always really good running into you out there. It's, well, exciting. Sparring with you and all that. And then I know it means that I might get to see you here.
Well, here I am. But you didn't answer my question. Though you know something, forget I asked. I've got to go.
Wait, can we hook up with Sand too? Oh my god.
So, you had a run-in with the Minotaur out in Elysium, did you? Perhaps the only soul within this realm more bull-headed than you.
How long have you been waiting to use that line, Father? Wouldn't put it past you to have sent the Bull of Minos to Elysium entirely so we could have this conversation now.
You give me too much credit, boy. The Minotaur resides where he resides because of an entirely different arrangement.
He's working for you, isn't he? You think he can stop me?
Most in Elysium jump at the opportunity to do my bidding. Not that you know what that is like. Now go. See how you fare against the bull.
I pretty reliably beat him, Pep.
Nyx, I was just busy doing some administrative chamber record keeping recently, and wouldn't you know it, it somehow slipped my mind where I could find the sentencing parchment work for the knave king Sisyphus, forced to toil out in Tartarus. I ran it by Megara.
He has offered you aid repeatedly. At first I saw it for a brazen act of bribery, but try as I might, there was no deeper underpinning to his actions that I could detect. That is to say, the records you seek may be found in section Sigma Phi Alpha, lower gamma folder.
Sigma Phi Alpha, lower gamma folder. Got it. Thanks.
Wait, can we actually help him out now? Hey, Meg.
Hey, Meg, you're off duty, aren't you? Look, I was just hoping you might want to split this with me. Best if I could find out there, and I would give it all to you. It's just, maybe you wouldn't mind some company. From me.
You sound a little tongue-tied, Zagreus. Just like you always used to around me.
You're not exactly easy to approach, you know. So, how about it then? Care for a drink with me?
Open it up and we can go from there.
Aww. Time passes.
You should have seen the look on your face. You act a lot more confidently now. Though, I think deep down you're still that inexperienced little godling that you used to be.
I love that art for Meg right there. It looks so cute.
And I think deep down you're not the heartless harbinger of retribution that you want for everyone to think you are. But I can keep your secret if you're willing to keep mine. What do you say?
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail, Zagreus. You'd stoop to that with me?
No, I was just... That's not what I meant at all.
I just want to see you squirm. Thanks for the company and for the drink. Guess I'll be seeing you around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bond forged with Megara. Oh my god, that little picture's so cute too. I love those little cartoonish renditions of everyone here. Ooh.
Pleasure doing business.
Alright, what do you got? 500 darkness for an ambrosia. You know, I might take you up on that.
Here's the ambrosia.
1214 darkness right now. Oh, I should check the garden. Hold on. Hold on, what's in the garden? Wait, there's nothing in the garden. Did I fuck it up? Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I can interact with anything. Yeah, maybe changing zones despawned whatever was supposed to happen in there. Sorry about that. The next upgrade we need for our mirrors at 3,000 darkness. The next weapon up for use is a spear. I think I would be pretty decent, actually.
Live through me again.
With the aspect of Achilles. Maybe we will give that another go. I didn't fully comprehend its usefulness last time. Now I know if I teleport to this, I get a damage bonus for quite some time. So I don't necessarily have to go for a special build, which I don't think I fully wrapped my head around last time. So, Darkness Run. Again next time. I swear we're actually going to farm enough up to get something on the mirror that we don't already have. It's going to happen. 3,000. Oh my god. So much. Don't forget, November 24th, all-day charity live stream, twitch.tv/MFPallytime. See you guys again soon. Goodbye.